Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. We got 11 races we're going to look at, including the Azalea Stakes. We're going to check out the track and weather conditions and turn it over to track announcer Peter Aiello.
In the first race, scratch number 5, Jalma. That's race 1, scratch 5, Jalma. Racing at Gulfstream. On the far outside, Rodan wins the break and goes looking for the early lead. In honor of Sonny is faster early, and down at the inside, Sophocles comes away in the top flight. He's now third. A gap of 2 more to Flying Ash in fourth ahead of Freedom Street and Blue Martini. Then it's Ching Ching as they swing to the far turn. On the inside, it's in honor of Sonny, who leads narrowly. Up alongside, Rodhand is second. Racing in third, Sophocles. Reyes is going to launch to the 3 wide side. 2 back to Freedom Street, who's now fourth. 3 in front of Flying Ash and Blue Martini as they race to the top of the stretch. From the 3 wide side, it's Sophocles who tries to go reach Rodhand, who's trying to reach in honor of Sonny. These 3 almost in line with a quarter of a mile left to go. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Sophocles out in the center, asked to quicken by Leonel Reyes, and he has the lead. Toward the inside, Rodhand fighting right with him here. Out the inside in honor of Sonny is now third, just yards to go, and Sophocles has the lead. Sophocles driven out. Sophocles wins. Rodhand was second in a good effort. Ahead of Freedom Street, who's up third, then Blue Martini, 58 flat. And they're off. Excellent start from the rail for Colombina, heading off for the early lead. Her stablemate, Liberty Path, moves to take second. Away third, it's Chica Feliz. The favorite is in traffic, Whole Lotta Rosie. Just a Chance Yachty toward the rail. Shuffled to last is Turkish Surprise. Into the far turn they race. Colombina has the lead. Liberty Path comes to call from second. Just a Chance Yachty waiting in the wings third. Behind the speed, Whole Lotta Rosie poised to strike fourth. Chica Feliz is next. And the long way last is Turkish Surprise. They went 23-1 for a casual opening quarter, and they raced to the top of the stretch. It's still Sammy Camacho and Colombina the leader. Getting ready to launch her bid now is Whole Lotta Rosie. The favorites behind the front runner. On the far outside, Chica Feliz. They're on their way home. Colombina with a clean pair of heels. An eighth of a mile remains and 3 on top. Whole Lotta Rosie is now second. Just a Chance Yachty is next with Liberty Path. Just yards to go, but Colombina has it won at 9-2. Sammy Camacho in victory formation. Colombina in front. 3 in front at the end from Whole Lotta Rosie second, Just a Chance Yachty third, Liberty Path fourth in 1 minute and 2.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
They're off. Wanna Be Loved, quick off the blocks, looking to work over to the rail. And in front over Titan, down at the inside, Fredericksburg's going to be part of the pace. Aladal Forever comes away toward the back of the field, but only a length and a half off the leader. The trailer is the centerfold guy. In the run around the first turn, they have Wanna Be Loved and Rajiv Mirage as the target. They lead by a length and a half. Titan is racing in second, and Fredericksburg is third. In between horses, Alanal Forever is under a grip from Herrera, racing in fourth now. And up on the outside, it's Centerfold Guy. They went the opening quarter in 26 seconds flat. Tactical edge to the leader as Wanna Be Loved getting soft fractions with a length to work with. Titan is in a good tracking spot in second. Herrera's not happy with the tempo, so he's going to give Alanal Forever some rain for a backstretch improve. Up on the outside, White Blinkers up to challenge for second. Then Centerfold Guy and Fredericksburg. They make their way to the final half mile of the contest. It's Wanna Be Loved who has the lead. Titan is now second. From between horses, Alanal Forever made a move and then dropped back again. Alanal Forever's in trouble right now, plummeting to the back of the field and not responding to Herrera urging. Around the far turn they race. They went the half in 50-3. The leader, Wanna Be Loved, 3 parts of a length. Titan starts to tighten in under Pedro Pena. A gap of 4 more to Fredericksburg, then Alanal Forever and Centerfold Guy as they reach the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:14-2. On the outside, it's Titan laying down the challenge to Wanna Be Loved, who tries to turn him back. 4 back to Alanal Forever. They're 1/8 of a mile from home. Wanna Be Loved is digging in. Outside Titan. Alanal Forever underway, but too late. Wanna Be Loved is digging in. Wanna Be Loved and Rajiv Mirage are in front. Titan is second. Third is Alanal Forever. In fourth was Fredericksburg in 1:43-2. And they're off. Excellent start for Fantasy World, heading off for the early advantage. Away in second is Lady Lullaby. Idiom is splits horses. On the far outside, Terramendous. Tighten up for Racing Room. Princess Awana and Cozy Me Up. Dancing Miracle just ahead of him en route to the half-mile marker. It's Fantasy World who has the lead, but not in front by a length and a quarter from Terramendous in second. Lady Lullaby races in third. Princess Uwana is now fourth. Cozy Me Up improves to the outside. Red Colors into fifth. 3 back to Idiom and Dancing Miracle. They speed around the far turn. The opening quarter was 22-1. With the advantage, Fantasy World trying to braven up at a big price still has the lead. Racing second is Terramendous, 2.5 more to Lady Lullaby. Getting started on the outside is Dancing Miracle. Cozy Me Up just to her inside, tries to get something put together. Off the turn and the stretch drive. The leader, Fantasy World, by a length and a half. To the attack, Terramendous, far outside. Dancing Miracle underway late. Yards to go. Dancing Miracle tries to reach Fantasy World, who's a big price, and still in front. Fantasy World has the lead. On the outside, Dancing Miracle. Fantasy World is in front. Dancing Miracle is second. Third is Terramendous. Fourth is Cozy Me Up. 105 flat. And they're off. Good start. Western Shaft ridden hard for the early advantage. Up on the outside, Loud Applause, splitting them. Emerging leader into the tee. That means the trailer is Candy Road. En route to the half-mile point, it's Western Shaft and Diego Herrera who have the rail and the lead. Up on the outside, Loud Applause is trying to badger the leader while second. Emerging leader as the odds-on favorite is shuffled back to third, outkicked at this stage. 3 behind Emerging leader, and long way behind is Candy Road. They went the opening quarter. They drilled the quarter, 21-4, and Western Shaft makes his intentions known. Meanwhile, the favorite Emerging leader is completely flat-footed. He's about to be last as Candy Road is now rolling up on the outside from last into a joint third. Meanwhile, Western Shaft has this to throw away. A quarter of a mile remains. It's Western Shaft with a 5-length lead. Candy Road's got a shot at him because the leader went really quick, so he's got to get tired. There's 1/8 of a mile to go, and Western Shaft is still finding Candy Road is second. He is making ground, but Western Shaft is on an insurmountable lead. Western Shaft at 9-5 will deliver under Diego Herrera to win in gate-to-wire fashion by 3.5 lengths. Candy Road second. Very lackluster run from Emerging leader. He was no factor at any stage. He ended up third, 111-3. Excellent start for the favorite Strike, and he blasts off the mark to take a clear lead. King Henry rushing up to take second, back to third. Windjet Win out of there. Fourth goes Road to Midnight, then Spicy Taco. He's in tight and having to check. Three more to Slew de Oro, and Etruscan Warrior is last of all. They chase the speed of Strike. Strike around the far turn, leads by a length and a quarter for King Henry. Now moves between horses outside Road to Midnight. They're queuing up behind the leader. A gap of three more to Spicy Taco, then Windjet Win, 2.5 clear of Slew de Oro as they race to the top of the stretch. They went 22 seconds for the opening quarter. Strike makes the fractions and has the lead. From the back, Spicy Taco begins launching a bit on the 4 wide side. They do go to the first finish line here. It's Strike in front. The 16th remains Spicy Taco lifting up on the outside. He's gaining good ground. The leader needs this first wire. Strike trying to get home on the outside. Spicy Taco! Spicy Taco with a great kick to win it over Strike second in 53-2.
At the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, we believe in giving every thoroughbred a second chance.
Thanks to you, the owners, trainers, breeders, and every supporter, you've created a ripple effect of change that's helping these magnificent animals move on to new careers and safe, fulfilling lives after racing.
Every single donation, whether big or small, is contributing to a brighter future.
But this race is just beginning. Because of you, we have gained incredible momentum and we're ready for more.
And they're off. Travel Happy was away excellent and is going to get a very easy lead. Major Price is second. Mortastic's on the outside with Free to Roam and Wahoo. The early trailer is Blonde Jack. En route to the opening quarter, Travel Happy on her comeback try, getting a nice tactical edge early. She leads by 2 with Major Price chasing with Mortastic alongside. Now Sammy Camacho has Free to Roam in range today, sensing the loose leader. Up to the outside, it's Blonde Jack, and the trailer is Wahoo as they run around the far turn. 22-3 for the opening quarter. Now Mortastic makes her move outside of Travel Happy for the lead. Blonde Jack circling horses into third. Free to Roam fourth at the inside, then Major Price and Wahoo as they run to the top of the stretch. Mortastic has taken the lead. Toward the inside, Travel Happy tries to find him back under pressure. 3 back to the outside and Blonde Jack. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Travel Happy game battling back. Mortastic is in front. Travel Happy with an inside run tries to get back on terms. Back to third, Blonde Jack. They come past the 16th pole. Travel Happy will not be denied. Travel Happy battles back to win it. Mortastic was second ahead of Blonde Jack third, then Wahoo and Free to Roam 103-4. And they're off. Check to last at the break was Can't Make This Up. Excellent start for Classy Prince, ridden hard off the blocks to try to clear the inside traffic. Mr. Kozan guards that inside spot and rushes forward to second. Easy Orb Not in the gold colors angles off the inside to race in third. Out in the center is Coristine racing in the pink into fourth. Backing at the inside is Can't Make This Up. Motor City Man had to shuffle back, and Woodster's at the back. They swing around the far turn, and up on the outside, Classy Prince maintains a narrow lead. Mr. Kozan attacks toward the rail for Ocasio second. Easy Orb Not is in a good spot third behind the in-battle duo. 3 back to Can't Make This Up, then it's back to Coristine. 2 in front of Motor City Man. Woodster still at the back. They reach the top of the stretch. Easy Orb Not makes his bid toward the top. He's had a great trip. They're a quarter of a mile from home through a 22-second opening quarter. With the advantage now, Easy Orb Not surging forward on the outside to take the lead. Back to second is Classy Prince. 2 back to the outside. Elite run from Coristine. Can't Make This Up under pressure from between. Just yards to go, but this is all over. Miguel Vasquez for Joe Orsino. Easy Orb Not. Easy indeed. By 6 in the end. Holding second is Classy Prince ahead of Celestine third. Then Mr. Kozan, who's in a picture with Woodster for the Super on 11 and 4. They're off. Ruse away quickly, so was Navy Cross and KC Chief using some speed to get over. The Gray is stealing bases into the top 4. Racing behind the speed is Cortafuego. He's out 3 wide. In between horses, Batera, and out 4 wide, Maktub. It's a length and a half back to the rail, and Rock the Stars, who's racing together with Space Launch, and the yearly trailer is Honesto. Around the first turn they go. The leader, Navy Cross, over to the rail and on top, a length and a quarter. KC Chief second, Batera third. Stealing bases is the Gray on the outside, fourth, tucked in fifth. That's Ruse. Then back to the rail, Rock the Stars. He's racing together with Gifted by Design and Space Launch, who's in between horses. Cortafuego is out deep on the course, and the trailer is Honesto. The opening quarter complete, 24 seconds flat, less than 5 furlongs to run. The leader, Navy Cross, but only narrowly. KC Chief is up alongside, and he's being forced to go by Stealing Bases, who's 3 wide. Batera, red colors behind the speed in fourth. Cortafuego between horses. Also between horses is Space Launch. Getting started on the far outside and trying to make a move is Maktub, a length and a half in front of Honesto. Then it's Space Launch and Ruse as they round the far turn. Up front, Navy Cross, Stealing Bases launching a bid. He's 50 to 1 here. Stealing Bases is now taking a narrow lead. Navy Cross second, Batera now third. Batera's the one that's running home the best right now. Nobody with any authority from the back, although Maktub is certainly close enough for his stretch kick. Off the turn and the stretch drive. With the advantage now, here comes Batera, looming up on the outside. Cortafuego got through at the rail. Between horses, Navy Cross, Honesto charging hard late. Yards to go, still nothing decided. Batera, Cortafuego. Cortafuego and Batera. Batera has the lead. Batera springs the upset. Cortafuego was second, Honesto third, Maktub is fourth, 144 and 1. They're off. And they're off in the Azalea. In the middle, Sorokin was quick to begin, reaches out for early command. Floco charging through at the inside. Away third, win place and show. From between horses, Late Night Text, and out wide on the course, Wonder Woman. The late running Permian Basin as last of all, they chase Floco to the opening quarter. It's Floco in front, leads 3 parts of a length. Rashid Hughes has hold of Sorokin, who races on the hip of the leader in second. Angled off the inside, win place and show is now third. On her outside, Late Night Text. Permian Basin is at the rail second last, draws within 4 lengths of the lead, and the trailer is Wonder Woman. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. They went 22 and 2 for the opening quarter. Floco has the lead. Sorokin has to move and does just now. Sorokin to Chevanek in front. 3 wide, win place and show. Permian Basin in a tracking spot. She'll angle and try to go after the embattled trio. Late Night Text is not firing. Wonder Woman is at the back. They move by a half and 45 and 1. They're less than a quarter of a mile from home. Win place and show has the lead. Sorokin fights toward the inside. Permian Basin with fresh legs on the outside. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Permian Basin tries to reach Win Place and Show with an eighth of a mile left. Win Place and Show trying to buckle down. Permian Basin with momentum on the outside. These two. Win Place and Show is tenacious. Outside Permian Basin, not by yet. Win Place and Show still in front. Win Place and Show. She got it all. Win Place and Show under jockey Edwin Gonzalez, a hard-fought winner of the Azalea Stakes in 124-2. And runners away. Good start from the rail for Souffle on Fire. Class Dropper heads off to challenge for control with Lookin' to Rock alongside. Ton of Laughs is away closer than she has been. She's 4 wide and only 2 lengths behind. 3 wide, Del Rosario. Then at the rail goes D. Dolly's Girl. 2 in front of It's Just a Game, third last. Second last is the Dixie Escape, and the trailer is She Do Kitten. They run around the first turn, chasing the speed of Souffle on Fire, who leads by almost a length. Lookin' to Rock is second. Del Rosario in the blue colors is now third. Ton of Laughs is wide on the course while racing a joint fourth. At the rail, it's D. Dolly's Girl, then back to It's Just a Game and Dixie Escape, and another 4 to the trailer, She Do Kitten. 25-1 for a sedate opening quarter. Less than 5 furlongs to run. Souffle on Fire has the lead. Lookin' to Rock is second. Del Rosario is up on the outside. In her slipstream is Ton of Laughs. From between horses, It's Just a Game. D. Dolly's Girl is along the rail. Then Dixie Escape, and 3 to She Do Kitten. That's the 8 of them with 3 furlongs to go. They went to half in 50-2. Vasquez moving 4 wide on Ton of Laughs. That'll send Rengifo into action on Del Rosario. They all try to catch Souffle on Fire. Lookin' to Rock is between horses. It's Just a Game has her on. Torrealba trying to feed her some racetrack as they complete 3 quarters in 1:14-4. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Del Rosario. She has the lead, but only narrowly. Trying to split horses. It's Just a Game. Along the rail, Souffle on Fire. Far outside, Ton of Laughs. They're an eighth of a mile from home. Del Rosario has the lead. Souffle on Fire's fighting on. Ton of Laughs on the outside. Ton of Laughs tries to reach Del Rosario. These two with yards to go. Ton of Laughs getting up. Ton of Laughs wins. Del Rosario second. Souffle on Fire third. It's Just a Game fourth. There's a photo to complete your high five. 144 flat.
And that wraps up the Saturday card. We're back on Sunday with a 9-race card. We got mandatory payout in the Rainbow Six, races 4 through 9. They're expecting $500,000 in the pool. That is Sunday, our first race post. Don't forget, new post time, 12:20 p.m.